Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to share another video with you. I actually want to welcome the new subscribers who are outside of the States. Hi, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And this video is going to talk about push and the pull of being a mom. Push and a pull that I felt in my 20s, being a young mom, was the fact that I missed one of my sons taking his very first steps. That's something that I can never get back. Yes, he was safe. And yes, I had to go to work. I was in the middle of working long hours, and he took his first steps. And when I came to pick him up, the family was celebrating, but in my heart of hearts, I was broken and upset. And I remember now, 20 years later, I missed him taking his first steps. And yes, we justify it by saying, well, we as moms, we're working and we're doing what we have to do. But it doesn't take away the fact of the matter for me that I missed that special moment with my son. Did I feel some sense of guilt? Yes. And I want to say that for many of us as moms who are really, really nurturing, we're really, really hands-on, and and we have to be away from our children. You have to take on a detachment. You have to take on kind of like more of a hardness, or you kind of have to quiet down that loving and nurturing, and you want to just hold on and be tangible, to that baby. You have to kind of quiet that feeling down. Otherwise, you won't be able to leave them and go out the door, and go to work, or you won't be able to leave them at the babysitter, leave them at the daycare, and actually walk away. I don't shame. Heart goes out to moms who cry the first days of school, the first times you leave your baby at the daycare, because it's a pulling away, and then you have all of these questions, and you wonder, is my baby okay away from me? It is natural for us to hold our babies. It's natural for us to nurse our babies. It's natural for us to sleep with them and them be close to us. I'm a firm believer that no one can take care of my children as well as I can. I don't care who it is. That's just the fact. I go inside of me. We have a connection, a bond that's unspoken and that's spoken, and that's it. There's no one, who can take care of my baby the way that I can. And when you have to make adjustments, and place your child in the care of someone else, it creates a push and a pull. It's taxing on the mom. And I can only speak as a mom because that's who I am. Name some things that you love about being a mom. And many of these answers resonated with me. Learning to feel the wonder and delight again alongside my son. More attention. Like when it starts getting dark, my baby boy already knows. He's like, Mom, he says, dark, dark. And I say, yes, it's getting dark outside. And he yells out, moon, stars. I'm like, yes, man, it's getting dark outside. And when it gets dark, the moon comes up in the sky and the stars, they shine at night. Like moon, stars. Yes. So that's an example of getting to experience the wonder of the small things alongside my son. Another response is spending time with my kids and making memories. Watching them grow, hugging them, kissing them is so rewarding. The other question was all 24/7. I can relate to that. Even if you aren't on call, you feel like you are. I shared in my breastfeeding weaning video how I'm up, but the baby sleep, and I feel like he's going to get up. He doesn't get up, but I'm awake waiting for him to get up. That's that 24/7 on call. The overstimulation by constant touch and noise. How do you balance work, being a mom, tending to the home, and being a solo parent? It's tough. It's hard. In today's day and time, we tend to be moms, in a bubble. We don't have such a large village like we used to. I know it's very different now than when I was in my 20s. There were more connections, in person. definitely more hands-on. But you had to kind of wean through that too, because people would give unsolicited advice. And some of the advice was terrible. Me being, so young as a mom, I had to figure that out. Like, I don't think I'm going to listen to that advice. It just doesn't sound good or doesn't feel good to me. I was talking to my cousin and we were talking about how do we, manage everything and feeling overwhelmed. And, you know, how did our moms, grandmoms do it? The pressure was different and the focus was different. More things were centered around the home versus, you know, so many things are outsourced, and we as women are pulled away from the home, yet we're expected to manage and tend to everything in the home. So let's go through some solutions. I'm big on solutions. Number one, me, I have nothing to prove. I don't have to prove that I'm superwoman. In my 20s, I kind of wanted to think about that, like you can handle it all. I don't have to handle everything. I don't have anything to prove as a mom. I'm a solid mom. I'm a solid woman just because of who I am. So I want to encourage moms. If you are doing the best that you can, you don't have to be everything for everybody all the time. You don't have to be everything all the time in general. There are moments where the house won't be as tidy as you want it to be, and that's okay because you are feeding your baby is clean, your baby is held, your baby feels safe. Give yourself the first few moments when you wake up. Don't go straight to your phone. I try to wake up, say my prayers, be thankful, and just take deep breaths. Then I go old school. I'll grab a piece of paper and a pen. If my mind is just full of a lot of things that I have to get done, then I'll get that piece of paper and I'll jot down a list. That helps me to be able to breathe. So my baby boy is waking up, and this is how it goes. Our days really start. Yes, man. Yes, man. Continue with some solutions. I want to say definitely eat nourishing meals. That helps me the most. When I feel nourished, when I feel like I've eaten a good, healthy meal, that gives me the energy and strength to do whatever I have to do throughout the day. Also, ask for help, which is what I'm still learning. Once you find a trusted friend that you feel comfortable, either that person looking after the baby for a minute, just a few minutes, so you can, vacuum the floors, or you can wash some dishes, or you can do a quick cleaning without the baby on your back. I do a lot of my cleaning with my baby in the carrier. We're singing, we have music on, but he's getting heavy and it's a lot. So, and I have a small amount of time to get things done. So if you have a trusted friend that can come in and, support you, then do that. Join a mom's group, Facebook, Instagram moms group. Those are really good options where you can talk to other moms and you don't feel like you're the only one struggling, to manage everything. What I started doing was setting a timer. Ever cleaning I can get done within that 10 minutes. Straightening up. Clean up as you go along the best that you can. Get done within that 15 minutes, then that's what you can get done. And then leave the rest for another day. It'll be there. Whatever we don't get done as a mom, it's there waiting for us the next day. Trust me. And we just have to take deep breaths and leave it. Let it go and be okay with it. It's not going to always be this way. Our babies are going to get older and grow and things will change. But at this moment, we just take it for where we are and be more accepting. I say it, I can't say it enough, but there are moments where I have, baby boy at the park. It's his time. He's at the playground. And then when I'm just like, okay, it's enough. Now I need a few minutes to myself. No lie. I put him in a stroller and I explain. I say, man, it is time for mama to take a walk. You have had your time to play at the park. You've played at the playground, swings, everything. Now I need a break. I need a few minutes to walk. I put him in that stroller and we start walking. I deserve a few minutes. And I tell him, I deserve. Yeah, in the stroller. I tell him I deserve a few minutes, man. Mama needs to walk. Hope these suggestions are really helpful. If you have any other suggestions, please add them in the comments. Stay positive. Take care.